Hey everyone, Namaste. My name is Sahrudh, aka the Toy God, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'll be reviewing the 59th episode of Pokemon Journeys anime. And I guess I was getting to the point, Pietro. I know that I am late. Come on, Pietro, watch this video. I was initially going to trash talk on this episode. I was going to hate on this episode because initially I didn't like it. But after 2 weeks of analyzing it deeply, I came to a conclusion. So that's what I'm going to be covering in this video. So please leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, comment your opinions below, and with that out of the way, roll the intro. As I said in the beginning, I was initially going to hate on this episode because I, along with many fans of the Pokemon community, wanted Ash to get the Grookey, and I think all of you must have figured it out what happened. Go finally catches Grookey, and it sparked a lot of debate on Twitter, and people are still hating on the fact that Ash didn't get the Grookey while Go, who is a rookie at it, got all three of the Gala starters, and this is the first time Ash has no starter in the current generation. I think that is trend breaking. Initially, I was also hating it, but the more I think of it, I think the anime is trying to break trends, and this was a very old trend that had to be broken, and it shows that the writers are going to give Ash another direction of storytelling. It seems a little off now because we can't measure his progress and all, but let's keep that for another video. So the episode begins with Go dreaming about Rillaboom as his parents, and they place a little brother on his arm, which is a Grookey, and when he wakes up, the Grookey is on his arm. And after meeting with Ash and Pikachu, they say that Grookey should be captured by Go, and even then they show that Ash is not interested to catch this Grookey, and he wants Go to catch it. I think we should have gotten an indicator there itself that Ash isn't going to catch this Grookey. Later, when Go tries to capture this Grookey, the Pokédex says that you're stealing this, and this is the first time we are seeing this. I know that this happened for Oshawott, where Ash threw the Pokeball and the Pokeball just came back to Ash saying, and nothing like this came out. But in this series, we see that Rotom is saying that it is already owned by another trainer. So the cat chase begins, where Ash and Go try to figure out who the original trainer is. And with a lot of shenanigans, they show Grookey fighting with Mr. Mime, and Mr. Mime seems to easily avoid all of Grookey's shenanigans. Later, Gengar makes a cameo appearance in the episode while the gang tries to speculate that it is one of Gengar's pranks. And Gengar these days has been put offside, used as nothing but a minor cameo in such episodes as a prankster. So I believe they should give Gengar more screen time. After more shenanigans outside with the park and all, and Go even highlights at this point that Grookey is like Ash and cannot do anything with an empty stomach, or Grookey is like Ash who is completely energetic, and all these indicators meant that it was going to Ash. I mean, look at Ash and look at Grookey. Ash has always been a monkey boy. He likes climbing trees. He's a wild guy, just like Grookey, and that's why I and most of the Pokemon community wanted Grookey to go to Ash. However, as you all know what happened, Go gets it. But on the search for its trainer, they find out at a store that it is one of the Pokemon from the Gacha machine of Team Rocket. And let me just say here that I predicted that this would happen in my speculation video when the preview came out. So I think I should deserve a brownie point for that. Maybe it is like a Gacha Pokemon that lost sway and will be caught by, spoiler, come on Pietro, a man can dream, right? I would recommend you to watch that video where I kind of made a bad theory, and it was a crazy theory as well, and it didn't work out, but the Team Rocket theory did work out. So I'd recommend you to check that video as well. Now, after Go and Ash finally discover this truth, Team Rocket throws a net at Pikachu and Grookey, and the usual shenanigans happen, and the usual Team Rocket motto song continues to play. But in between, Ash calls out, "Come on!" and we finally get to see Come On even as a cameo before its next episode.
But when Team Rocket also finds out that the Grookey is theirs, they return it back to its Pokeball and take it to their headquarters.
We see that Grookey isn't happy with Team Rocket, but I don't see what's the reason to it. It necessarily doesn't have to be happy with them. Of course, it is a stolen mon given by Giovanni. All the gacha mons are stolen mons, but I don't see how contradicting personalities can be. I mean, once it goes into the ball, it should be obeying the trainers, especially when it's a Team Rocket mon. So let's just forget everything, and we see that Grookey is messing up with Morpeko stuff. Morpeko finally appears in the episode, finally appears in this set of episodes. It tries to distract Team Rocket while Grookey escapes. The next day, Go tries to find Grookey so that he could return its stick back and say goodbye forever. And they meet up in the garden, and surprise, surprise, Grookey finally comes back in the garden, and Go and Grookey share an emotional hug. And I think this was the final nail in the coffin that Go is going to capture Grookey. And then we get another fight with Team Rocket and whatnot. While Jesse tries to throw the Pokeball, Pikachu and Grookey smash that Pokeball, and Go throws his Pokeball and captures Grookey. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I think this is the first time I'm feeling bad for Team Rocket not getting a Pokemon. I mean, it's their Pokemon. I think this is ironic that they tried to steal others' Pokemon, but in this episode, Go stole Team Rocket's Pokemon. It's quite ironic, and it was funny, but I didn't like it. And so did most of the Pokemon community. After Go captures Grookey, we go back to the lab, and Grookey messes with the lab Pokemon. Of course, it does get introduced to Go's other lab Pokemon, which are benched till eternity, never to be seen again, aside from cameo appearances in the lab. And that's it. So we are expected to see Grookey play a major part in Go's story, especially in the journey story. So let's see what the writers do decide on doing with the character. The director did say that it will be a main part, and judging by whatever we are getting, the previews we are getting, Grookey seems like a walking Pokemon which would always travel like Pikachu on Go's shoulder. It's going to be Go's Grookey and Ash's Pikachu, something like that. That's why I think the directors were teasing it to be a main part of the story. But come on guys, everyone agrees that Grookey should have gone to Ash. Despite whatever happened, I liked this episode because they were setting up markers, they were setting up indicators that Go will capture Grookey, and they were making us prepared to accept this harsh reality. And I think because of this episode, I was sort of convinced that yeah, Go and Grookey obviously share this bond, and that's why they belong together. Although it pains for me to say that it is time to say RIP to Grookey gang for Ash, but come on guys, it happens. We shouldn't expect a lot from this anime. I think we all should hate on Go, but I'll also make a video discussing why I hate Go and why I defend Go. It's going to be a counter series, a counter debate series. One is going to be about hating, and one is going to be about defending. And I'm sure I'll include all these points in fair arguments. Overall, I'd give this episode a 7 out of 10 because although they didn't give it to Ash, they did set up what's going to happen for Go, and they did set up the capture for Go. I was going to give it a 4 out of 10, but after rewatching the episode and analyzing again and again, I finally arrived at a peaceful 7 because I think they did a good job in it. And given that we are going to see more of Grookey in the future, unlike Sobble, I think it's safe to say that Grookey belongs to Go permanently for now. I think that wraps up the video. Please leave a like if you like this video, subscribe if you're new, comment your opinions below, and with that, until next time Pokemon Masters, Namaste.